Welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, a channel dedicated to helping you cultivate a richer, more fulfilling life through timeless wisdom. Imagine, just for a moment, that every single thought you entertain is like a sculptor's tool, shaping the very reality you inhabit. It's a profound truth: your mind is drawn to what you consistently feed it. When you nourish it with positivity, unwavering focus, and a sense of purpose, you forge a powerful mindset that empowers you to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. However, if you allow negativity, fear, or doubt to dominate your thoughts, you'll find those very things reflected back at you at every turn. As we explore these lessons together, remember to click that like button and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth for more insightful content. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. As the Buddha wisely stated, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. In this video, geared especially for those of us navigating the second half of life, we will delve into 7 profound lessons designed to help you consciously curate the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. By doing so, you can cultivate a life brimming with inner peace, continuous personal growth, and deep, lasting fulfillment. Our first lesson centers on a core Buddhist principle: thoughts are the seeds of reality. In Buddhist teachings, the power of thought is not merely an abstract concept, it is a fundamental force that shapes our lives. Our thoughts have the extraordinary ability to mold our actions, influence our speech, and guide our intentions. To grasp this concept more fully, consider the analogy of a garden. If we diligently plant seeds of compassion, patience, and genuine understanding, our lives will inevitably bear the abundant fruits of these very qualities. Conversely, if we choose to sow seeds of anger, envy, and insatiable greed, then suffering, persistent anxiety, and relentless restlessness will undoubtedly sprout and flourish. These lessons can transform your life, so please subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for future updates. In the realm of Buddhist practice, this profound understanding is precisely why practices like meditation and mindfulness are held in such high esteem and considered so crucial. By mindfully observing our thoughts without attachment or judgment, we gain the ability to identify the specific types of seeds we are currently planting in the fertile ground of our minds. This awareness then empowers us to make conscious, deliberate choices to actively shift our thinking toward more positive and constructive patterns, such as cultivating kindness, practicing gratitude, and fostering resilience. Every single thought we allow to take root and flourish serves as a building block, contributing to the construction of the unique world we experience both internally and externally. This is precisely why the Buddha placed such immense emphasis on the importance of right thought as an integral component of the Noble Eightfold Path, the roadmap to liberation from suffering. By consistently feeding your mind with positive and uplifting thoughts, you will undoubtedly witness a remarkable transformation in both your inner and outer worlds. Our second lesson revolves around the importance of carefully choosing your inputs. The mind, much like a sponge, readily absorbs what it is constantly surrounded by. So let me ask for your support. Like this video and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. This lesson directly relates to the Buddhist practice of guarding the sense doors, which encourages us to be acutely mindful of what we allow into our consciousness through our 5 senses, what we choose to see, hear, read, taste, and touch, and even the conversations we actively engage in. If we consistently expose ourselves to negative news stories, engage in toxic conversations, or immerse ourselves in environments filled with gossip, drama, and negativity, our minds will inevitably become cluttered, distressed, and burdened. Therefore, it is of paramount importance to make deliberate choices to curate inputs that nourish the mind and gently guide it toward states of peace, clarity, and understanding. For example, if we consciously fill our environment with teachings of the Dharma, surround ourselves with supportive and uplifting friends, and seek out positive influences in our daily lives, we are effectively nourishing our inner landscape with the essential elements of calm, wisdom, and genuine understanding. Make it a practice to take a moment each day to thoughtfully reflect on what you are actively allowing into your mind. Perhaps you could listen to a guided meditation, read a passage from a Buddhist text, or simply spend some quiet time immersed in the beauty of nature. These seemingly simple shifts can have a profound impact, helping you to cultivate a mental space characterized by peace, clarity, and a reflection of what you intentionally choose to allow into it. Lesson number 3 encourages us to turn off autopilot. In Buddhist philosophy, mindless reactivity is recognized as one of the most significant impediments to achieving inner peace and lasting contentment. Many of us unconsciously navigate through life on autopilot, reacting to situations and people without engaging our full awareness. This tendency toward reactivity often stems from deeply ingrained, habitual thought patterns that have been shaped by past traumas, lingering fears, or even societal conditioning, all of which dictate how we automatically respond to the world around us. By constantly reinforcing these autopilot responses, we inadvertently relinquish control over the direction of our minds, allowing them to be swayed by external forces rather than guided by our own conscious intentions. Please subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel. Through the practice of mindfulness, we can cultivate a heightened awareness of these automatic patterns, enabling us to regain control over our thoughts and actions. When you find yourself reacting impulsively to a situation, take a moment to pause and observe the underlying thought that is driving your reaction. Is it rooted in anger, fear, jealousy, or some other negative emotion? Acknowledge the thought without judgment, and then consciously choose a new and more constructive way to respond. Each time you intentionally interrupt your autopilot thinking, you reclaim a small measure of control over your mind, gradually steering it toward a more positive and intentional course. Over time, you will find it increasingly easier to respond to life's challenges from a place of inner peace and compassion, rather than being driven by ingrained habits and reactive impulses. This allows your mind to reflect clarity and calm, rather than being consumed by chaos and confusion. Our fourth lesson is about reframing challenges as opportunities. Buddhism teaches us that suffering is an inescapable aspect of the human experience, but it also emphasizes that suffering can serve as a profound teacher, guiding us toward growth and wisdom. When confronted with challenges, our initial instinct is often to resist, attempting to avoid discomfort at all costs. However, these very moments of difficulty frequently hold essential lessons about patience, resilience, and the art of letting go. Consider how Buddhist monks intentionally embrace discomfort and challenge as invaluable opportunities to train the mind and strengthen their inner resolve. A challenging experience, when approached with the right mindset, becomes an opportunity to cultivate inner strength, develop non-attachment, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we embrace this concept, remember to click that like button and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth for more insightful content. By reframing suffering in this way, we liberate ourselves from the need to resist life's inevitable difficulties and instead embrace them with an open heart and a willingness to learn. Each time we encounter a challenge, we can ask ourselves, what is this experience trying to teach me? What valuable lesson can I glean from this situation? By consistently feeding your mind with this perspective, you not only build resilience but also transform suffering into wisdom, enabling you to navigate life with greater equanimity, grace, and understanding. Our fifth lesson focuses on practicing gratitude daily. In Buddhism, gratitude extends far beyond simply saying thank you or appreciating something pleasant. It is a powerful pathway to experiencing true joy, lasting contentment, and freedom from the relentless cycle of wanting and craving that often dominates our minds. The Buddha taught that our minds are often preoccupied with desires for things we do not currently possess. These desires keep us perpetually restless, always searching for happiness somewhere else, in something or someone that is just beyond our reach. But the practice of gratitude fundamentally changes this dynamic by intentionally shifting our focus from what is missing in our lives to what is already abundantly present. These lessons can transform your life, so please subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for future updates. When we make this conscious shift in perspective, we naturally feel more fulfilled and content, as if our lives are already enough, just as they are, in this very moment. Practicing gratitude can be simple and doesn't require any grand gestures or extraordinary efforts. One effective way to cultivate gratitude is to begin each day by reflecting on a few things you are genuinely thankful for. It might be the warmth of the sunlight streaming through your window in the morning, the comforting taste of your favorite warm drink, or a pleasant moment shared with a loved one. Even seemingly small things, like the comforting feeling of a soft blanket, the peacefulness of a quiet moment, or the simple beauty of a flower in bloom, can become integral parts of your gratitude practice. The key is to pause, take a breath, and consciously acknowledge these small blessings that often go unnoticed amid the hustle and bustle of daily life. By doing so, you actively shift your mind to see the abundance of goodness that already exists in your life. Every time you express gratitude, whether silently or aloud, you are effectively training your mind to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of your existence. This mental habit is particularly powerful during challenging times, when it can be difficult to see the good amidst the storm. When we are feeling stressed, worried, or sad, our natural inclination might be to focus on what is wrong or missing from our lives. However, the practice of gratitude helps us to look beyond our immediate difficulties and notice that even in challenging moments, there are still things to be grateful for. This can be as simple as feeling grateful for the unwavering support of a friend during a difficult time or appreciating a moment of quiet rest after a long and busy day. By consciously cultivating gratitude, it can become a natural response to life, bringing peace and fulfillment into your everyday experiences. As you diligently practice gratitude, you may gradually notice that feelings of longing, dissatisfaction, and envy begin to fade. Instead of constantly seeking something more or something else, you will feel more at ease with what you already have, and your inner environment will become calmer and more peaceful. This profound sense of appreciation helps you to build a life filled with more joy, contentment, and lasting fulfillment. Our sixth lesson emphasizes the importance of visualizing your goals as already achieved. Visualization is a powerful tool in Buddhism, often used to cultivate positive qualities like compassion, patience, and unwavering mindfulness. This practice involves vividly imagining oneself embodying positive qualities or visualizing a peaceful state of mind, thereby reinforcing these attributes in daily life. In Buddhist meditation, visualization is regarded as a form of mental training, helping us to become more compassionate, focused, and resilient when facing challenges. By picturing our goals and ideal qualities as though they are already an integral part of who we are, we actively train the mind to adopt and embrace these attributes, making them more attainable in our daily lives. So let me ask for your support. Like this video and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. Imagine, for instance, that you aspire to become more patient and compassionate. Instead of merely wishing for these qualities to magically manifest, sit in quiet meditation and vividly picture yourself acting with patience and kindness in various situations. See yourself responding calmly and thoughtfully in challenging circumstances, offering a warm smile to others, and embodying compassion in every interaction. Visualize every detail of these scenarios, the sound of your voice, the expression on your face, and the profound feelings of peace and loving kindness in your heart. By immersing yourself in this visualization, you are effectively planting the seeds of patience and compassion in the fertile ground of your mind, allowing them to gradually grow and flourish in your everyday life. This practice isn't simply daydreaming or engaging in wishful thinking. It's a deep rewiring of your mind, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Studies have shown that visualizing an action or quality can activate the same areas in the brain as physically performing it, which aligns with Buddhist teachings on bhavana, or mental cultivation. Each time you practice seeing yourself embodying these positive qualities, you are strengthening the neural pathways in your brain, making these behaviors more accessible and more natural for you. Through consistent visualization, you gradually begin to feel as though compassion, patience, and resilience are already intrinsic parts of who you are, which in turn makes it easier to act in alignment with these qualities in your daily life. Visualization also extends to our personal goals and aspirations. If you are striving to achieve inner peace, for example, visualize yourself moving through life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity, remaining centered and grounded regardless of what happens around you. Imagine yourself effortlessly letting go of worries and anxieties, remaining calm and grounded in every situation. This vivid mental imagery allows your mind to experience the peace you desire, making it feel familiar and attainable. Then, when you encounter challenges in your daily life, you can return to this mental anchor, the image of yourself as resilient and at peace, helping you to embody this state in real-life situations. Visualization can also help you to see yourself in a new light, shifting your perspective and beliefs about your own capabilities. Instead of viewing yourself as someone who is constantly striving or struggling to achieve a goal, you begin to internalize these qualities as an integral part of your identity. This shift in mindset is profound. When you genuinely believe that these qualities are already within you, you are far more likely to act in alignment with them, living from a place of authenticity and empowerment. Visualization effectively bridges the gap between intention and action, making it possible to manifest positive qualities more naturally and effortlessly. In Buddhism, this practice isn't about chasing after goals or trying to become better. It's about honoring the inherent potential that resides within each of us. The Buddha taught that the mind can be trained to cultivate any quality, much like a garden can be tended to produce beautiful flowers and abundant fruits. Visualization serves as a way to nurture this inner garden, consciously choosing which qualities to cultivate and which unhelpful habits to release. Every time you imagine yourself living with peace, compassion, or patience, you move one step closer to truly becoming that person. As you regularly picture your goals and values, you're not merely dreaming of something far away, you're nurturing a reality that already resides within you, waiting to be fully expressed. This practice not only strengthens your belief in yourself but also eases feelings of doubt and insecurity, helping you to act with more calm, confidence, and unwavering resolve. With time, visualization reveals that your best self isn't some distant ideal, it's already within you, waiting to be fully brought forth from within. This transformative journey brings about real change, creating a harmonious balance between your inner beliefs and your outward actions, ultimately proving that the person you wish to become is already close at hand. Our seventh and final lesson focuses on cultivating self-compassion. In Buddhism, self-compassion is recognized as a crucial ingredient for personal growth, inner peace, and unwavering strength. The Buddha taught that in order to successfully follow the path to awakening and enlightenment, we must treat ourselves with the same care, kindness, and understanding that we would offer to others. Self-compassion entails acknowledging our shared human experience, accepting our struggles and imperfections, and treating ourselves with a gentle and forgiving mindset, especially during times of difficulty. These lessons can transform your life, so please subscribe to the Buddhist Doctrine channel for future updates. This habit of loving kindness, or metta, begins with ourselves and then gradually expands outward, helping us to better connect with and support others in our lives. For many people, being self-critical and judgmental comes almost naturally. When we make a mistake or fall short of our expectations, we often judge ourselves harshly, which can lead to feelings of guilt, unworthiness, and frustration. But in Buddhism, this kind of self-criticism is viewed as unhelpful and ultimately harmful, creating unnecessary suffering without fostering genuine growth. Self-compassion, on the other hand, invites us to treat ourselves with kindness and patience, viewing our mistakes and imperfections as a natural part of being human. Instead of punishing ourselves with harsh criticism and self-blame, we can learn from these moments and move forward with a renewed sense of direction and understanding. One effective way to develop self-compassion is through the practice of metta meditation. This type of meditation involves repeating kind and caring phrases, first for ourselves and then for others. You might begin by silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," and "May I be at peace." This simple practice can gently shift our inner voice, helping us to replace harsh self-talk with softer, more supportive thoughts. Over time, this compassionate approach builds emotional resilience, making it easier to face life's challenges without being weighed down by negative thinking and self-doubt. Self-compassion also entails forgiving yourself for past mistakes and letting go of overly high expectations. Many of us carry the burden of past choices or regrets, allowing these memories to limit our potential and hinder our growth. In Buddhist teachings, forgiveness is viewed as a powerful way to liberate ourselves from the shackles of the past. When you forgive yourself, you release your mind from the weight of guilt and shame, creating space for growth, self-acceptance, and renewed hope. Realizing that you are human and therefore imperfect can be a profound shift, helping you to move through life with a lighter heart and a more open mind. In times of stress or failure, self-compassion allows us to be our own source of comfort, support, and encouragement. Instead of relying on external validation or approval from others, self-compassion gives us a steady sense of support from within, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. When we make mistakes, we can view them as opportunities for learning and growth, not as signs of our inherent inadequacy or low self-worth. This new way of thinking helps us to become more emotionally resilient, as we are no longer dependent on the opinions of others or afraid of being judged. Another important aspect of self-compassion in Buddhism is the concept of anatta, or non-self. This teaching reminds us that we are not fixed or defined by our past mistakes or successes. By viewing ourselves as flexible and ever-changing, we become less caught up in self-criticism and less trapped by past experiences. We begin to see that we are not stuck in who we once were and that we have the power to grow and change at any time. Practicing self-compassion has a ripple effect, extending beyond our own well-being to positively impact our relationships with others. When we treat ourselves with kindness and care, we are more able to share that same compassion with those around us. This strengthens our connections and helps us to approach people with more empathy, patience, and understanding. By cultivating self-compassion, we become less reactive, more understanding, and better able to offer love without judgment. Ultimately, self-compassion becomes a strong foundation for inner peace and spiritual growth. When we treat ourselves with gentleness and understanding, we create a mental space where healing and resilience can flourish. This way of thinking not only makes us stronger but also brings a sense of freedom and acceptance that allows us to live with a lighter heart. Practicing self-compassion shows us that being kind to ourselves is not a weakness or a sign of self-indulgence. It is, in fact, a true source of strength, empowering us to face life's challenges with a kind and unwavering heart. Over time, this practice helps us to realize that true peace comes from accepting ourselves with the same loving kindness that we aspire to offer to others. In Buddhism, the mind is like a mirror, reflecting whatever it is exposed to. Every thought, experience, and influence we take in shapes our inner world and eventually our entire life. By mindfully choosing to fill our minds with positive, uplifting, and compassionate thoughts, we are actively building a life filled with peace, wisdom, and genuine fulfillment, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us as well. Remember, each moment presents you with a fresh opportunity to choose what you feed your mind. So, choose wisely. If these Buddhist principles resonate with you, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to Wisdom and Wealth for more insightful teachings. Start today and take the first step toward transforming your mind and your life into a true reflection of the peace, wisdom, and compassion you so deeply desire.